Hello, hello. Hello, Kiwi. Hello, Hungry Mongry. Just getting things settled. Alright. Always this chair pulls the screen. Okay, so goals is just to try and get a working controller system down. So we're going to continue to play around with these values. Actually, what I'm going to do is close out of my Godot project. Let my computer die for a second. We're going to reopen it. So it is just an easy way for me to close out of all those tabs instead of doing it one by one by one. Godot will actually load my project faster if I just reload it. Carter? Dude, what's up? I hope you're doing well, my friend. Okay. Also, what's going on with my hair? If I look at this, is how I look at myself. It is what it is. Your boy only really likes long hair, I'll be honest. Okay. Patrick? Hello? I didn't even check the Discord today. Is there a lot of, Is there? There is. Let's go, Patrick. Oh, Patrick, you made it to the 5th area, dude. What do you think? Too bright? Oh, shoot. It's too dark now. Ah, crap. So the brightness wasn't working well. Oh, you actually made it through. Oh, but you got stuck. Patrick, it's crazy. You actually managed to beat both of them before I fixed it. Wow. I don't know why you're so bright. Oh, it's because these torches should also be releasing sound or light. But yeah, it is super bright. I wonder what items you have that... Because I know the sun makes stuff bright. And then for whatever reason, suddenly, yeah, they're all... It's really strange. Death animation isn't working with this enemy. Okay. You entered the next room and died? Gosh dang it. I'm sorry, Patrick. Yeah, that sucks. I'm trying to get it working on with a controller. I don't know if you play games with a controller, Patrick, but we'll see what we got here. So this doesn't seem like it's in the middle. Is it in the middle? Probably not. I don't think that's in the middle. So I can go up pretty high, but that kind of moves my cursor outside of the window. Which, yeah, if I just do that normally, it kind of isn't very good. If there's a way to lock the cursor to the window, that would be ideal, honestly. Certainly there's got to be a way. Fox Hollow? Hey, I'm only using a controller right now. We're trying to get it working. So hopefully you can actually play it on the Steam Deck. So this is all with the controller. I think I've got to introduce a way to aim or lock on. Because as of right now, it is going to be so hard to aim. Also, I don't know how I feel about it resetting back to the middle. But I don't know what else games do. I don't play a lot of games with controller. So I don't know like what the standard for that is. If games reset it back to the center like that. Or if they hold it. Sick, thank you, thank you. Yeah, it's got to be like, I've got to have a way to lock on to an enemy. Like, oh yeah, I'm locked onto that enemy. Ah, that's hard. I mean, I could definitely get used to it, right? I guess it's just a matter of playing. Yeah, it is just a matter of playing, but hey, it's working. This is all mouse. I mean, sorry, this is all controller. It's not too bad having it reset to the middle there. I unironically have to play like a game with a controller just to see what they do. It's very strange. So first thing I think I have to do is lock the cursor to the screen. Which should be simple. Godot lock cursor to window. Distant answer. Hey, what's up? Since it doesn't matter how far or close the cursor is to the player, just the direction it is. What if it was a fixed distance away from the player and it just rotated around them? And it never reset back to base? The only thing is, it's annoying, distant answer. I wish I had made my game that way. But there are actual genuine, like, advantages to moving the cursor closer. They're only applicable for certain items. So like any of the items that use physics-based projectiles, so like the rock launcher item that you launch rocks, like that one actually does matter if I'm at max distance or not. Like it will affect how far I lob that rock. So it's like my game definitely is not designed, thinking kind of how Dome Keeper works. Because that was my initial thought, too. But, I mean, I could set it so that it works that way, and then when you pick up one of those items, it goes back to the other way, but that would really throw people off, I feel like. I don't know. I'm just going to try and get it to a good... Yeah, also, hey, what's up? We just kind of got into it like I've been streaming all day, huh? I think I just got to... I'm just going to play around with a couple things and see what's best. I might actually have to play a couple games with a controller. I'd probably play Noida with a controller and see how that's like, just to see what they do. Seems like a pretty good game to try and emulate. Okay, what's this? Input warp mouse position to move the mouse and it leaves the warp boundary. Do I think it requires pulling? Either way, just warping is very buggy in and of itself, an inefficient way to achieve it. Well, that's how I'm doing it, so uh-oh. We've been reading a lot of documentation on stream lately. I apologize. Option to keep mouse cursor inside window boundaries. Godot engine. Oh, this is one I just clicked on. For now, this works on X11. I can link it implementing on Windows 2. Should be trivial. Unfortunately, I don't have dev environment set up yet. The focus tracking is needed to disable setting events when a window is not in focus. Otherwise, it makes alt-tabbing, for example, difficult. Is you need to maximize window to alt-tab. What the heck? UWP support for confined mouse mode doesn't seem feasible. What the heck? Hey, Yoko, what's up? I'm trying to get controller support. Sup, G's? I mean, I actually have the controller working. I'm just trying to find a way to lock the cursor to the window. I mean, it won't matter if I'm full screened. Mouse mode captured. Godot input mouse mode. There's got to be a way to like lock it. There has to be. It said that it's hard because if people want to alt tab, the program doesn't know when. Hard G, Geezer? Oh, sup G's? Geese? Wait, sup Geese? Geezer? I'm not a geezer. I look like I'm 12 right now. So wait, how's controller stuff going? It's good. Okay, so it's probably really weird. This is the only way I could think of not breaking anything in my game and having it be relatively simple with the camera, is to simply have the left stick here just take over the mouse position, right? So I'm only using the controller right now. And so as you can see here, I control the mouse, like, but it can leave the window. But I'm controlling the mouse with the controller, and like it's a pretty effective way at being able to still like move the camera and look around and stuff like that. But if I had a way to make it so that I didn't have the cursor get out. Okay, suggestion. Uh-oh. What about always making it near the player regardless? Huh. The camera? This is literally just so that you can look as a player. But it just goes way too high. The only thing I can think of is, as you see here, it is limited in its range. So I could just mess around and try and find the exact value, but it goes too high up. Because it's not set to this ratio. May reduce the distance of the crosshair and also reduce the range at which the camera starts moving. Wait, for what? I'm sorry, I must have got confused. I'm a little fried. What about always making it near the player regardless? So you may reduce the distance of the crosshair. Yeah, so like this, left and right, I think that's what you're saying. Left and right works. I just got to do it for up and down. But I actually don't know how that would work. Because yeah, like I said, it is moving the mouse, but relative, like up and down, it's not moving it correctly. So it'd probably have to be something like, oh man, what would it have to be like, huh? Where am I adjusting the cursor? Right here. So you know what I actually have to do is the x-axis is times 600, and I bet the y-axis is times 300. We have to separate it out like that, and this is probably like 650, and I would imagine that makes this like 350. And we'll probably just play around with these values because I actually don't want to. I don't know what. Like I just randomly put that number in and it worked. So how many times do I have to kill the third boss to unlock trapped space? It should be 6 times, but next beta I put out, Patrick, I'll just put trapped space in the starting area if you ever want to start with that item. Does that work? Is this going to make the crosshair move in an oval? I guess we're going to find out, Co. Yes. Yes! Oh, but I can't get to the corners. But yes, it is an oval, as you can see. Oh, shoot, look at that. I can't. I mean, it shouldn't be a big deal. You know, it seems like a very small price to pay to be able to get this going. And then, like, I do it a little bit, and as you can see there, it's like, I could create a dead zone so that it doesn't do those little movements, and it only responds to, like, it only does big movements. So that way I can aim even just a little, and it will do the max. Yeah, because in the previous versions it was really buggy. Trap space? So it'd be good to test out then. Yeah, I'll throw it in, Patrick, for testing. In fact, I mean, I don't know when you, I don't know what time it is for you, Patrick, but do you want me to try and throw out a build right now and fix it? Are you able to get the player's position in the GUI coordinates? Oh, not in the GUI. Why? Do you think it's bad that I can't hit the corners like this? Like, this is probably 625 is what I need to put it at. And then up at the top, it doesn't necessarily make it to the top. But it's, like, good enough, I'll be honest. It for sure is good enough. Like, I'm already, like, getting used to it. Yeah, it's not bad. Yeah, I'm already, like, oh, this is, like, I'm chilling. I never play games with the controllers, so I can imagine that. Yeah. Okay, so I have the controller plugged in. When I do, I actually can't use the mouse. If I unplug the controller, I have no mouse still. Okay, so that's a problem. That is a problem. So let me try this again. Not so much have full control for the cursor, but I would say with twin stick controls, people expect to just control the angle of aiming. Yeah. Yeah. No, I get that. And it sucks because I do just have things that it actually makes sense to aim closer. Like when it comes to like arcing bullets and stuff like that. Like I actually don't want to have it be at the max in certain instances. So like it actually is good to, like there's just a couple select items that involve like lobbing things or whatever. Mr. Stream yesterday broke a pretty long streak in the process. Ooh. I only streamed for like 2 hours and it was later in the day, so I think you can't really be blamed for that. Oh, it just sucks. I think I really do. I proved to myself because Ko was beta testing the game. And I mean, Ko and I live on like opposite sides of the world, so I had to wake up at like 6 o'clock, 6 a.m., 5:30 a.m. to get ready for it. I was like, if I do that, I could stream for like an hour in the morning. Or if I wake up at 5, I could stream for 2 hours. I just have to actually go to sleep like at a decent time. You were on the road for like 9 hours yesterday. How did the controller work go? We're kind of just, it's integrated. We're just more on like making it feel good, kind of. That's really all we're doing. Code, this also might throw off the angle a little if you're expanding the axes. I think that means the top right angle will shoot slightly more to the right. Oh. With the way that we're doing it, Code, or the way I'm doing it, this might throw off the angle a little. Is there a way, is that a visible thing, Ko? Like if I were to go test that out? Also, I want to go if joy oh man, I gotta go back to the documentation. Good old joystick doc. I can't, this is the first time I've ever had to read. It's crazy. I mean, the first time I've actually had to engage with the documentation in a meaningful way. Yeah, I imagine it would be. Okay, I'm gonna test that out then. I'm gonna see. My assumption is that if you aim top right, the bolt will fire slightly more than 45 degrees to the right, measured from aiming up. Might not be super noticeable. Okay. Check controller. Godot. How can I detect the controller? Joypad connection changed. Is that what it is? Joypad? Joypad. I spelling this wrong. Joypad connection. What the heck? I think that's not a real controller input viewer. Like you will be aiming. Oh yeah, okay, I already read that. I'm super interested to see that, Patrick. It seems that there's an item that doesn't spawn. This is the second time there's no item in one of the spots. It seems like there's an item that doesn't spawn. I'll look over the item generator in 2 seconds, Patrick. Weird Core, hey, long time no see. Welcome to the YouTube chat. Is Godot 4? We don't care about Godot 4. Input.get joy type. Get joy name. Device integer 0. And what is that output? Man, this is something. Dude, I'm sorry to hear that, Weird Core. It's not good to freak out, though. Keep a level head. Power saving prevention. Controllers. No, not 4.2. Sorry, 3.5. Input get vector. This is strange. Get axis. Okay. If you're used to handling keyboard and mouse input, you might be surprised by how controllers handle specific situations. So this is probably where I could go if... What the heck? Input event joy. Hold on. If input event joypad motion. Can I just write that? Function input event. What does that do? Does this? I just want a way to essentially turn off the controller. All right, let me test out the corners while we have this open. Okay, so right out the gates it was not working. Okay, so top right. I'm holding top right. Like, it's actually not aiming at where my cursor is. Funny enough. Weird. Wait, what the heck? So right here it is aiming at my cursor. What the heck? Wait a minute. What the freak? Oh my gosh, the closer I get to up here, the more jank it gets. That is wild, actually. But using direct gamepad access for shooting seems. Yeah, I guess I am doing that. I'm actually just rotating the arm with the gamepad axis, but then I'm not doing that with the mouse. I'm seeing the problem. If you want to go the direction you are, the easiest solution is probably to increase axis multiplication you're using and just clamp it. So you scale the shooting or unscale the GUI position. Okay, wait. All I'm doing is I'm warping the mouse position. And this is what I'm warping it by. 625. And it's probably 375. You can scale the GI position for the axes would need to be even. But the axes aren't even in anyways. They're already off. You don't think you will check general? What's in general? Weird core. Leak the feathered serpent death. What the heck was that? Oh man, it is really weird. Because we're warping the position. Is that pipes dropping.mp3? I don't know what that is. If you unbound the limiter, then you'll probably get less occlusion. The thing is, it actually will control my mouse and it moves it outside the game window. And then Godot doesn't have a way to lock a cursor to the game window, which is what I was running to before. Otherwise, I would just set it to be like super, super high. Also, hello, my mod. Like, see how like I can technically move my mouse outside the game window there? It's just weird. But it's even weirder that it doesn't shoot where I aim. Unless I made his arm point, instead of having the arm rotate towards, just based on the axis, I have the arm rotate towards the pointer. That could probably work. And then I wouldn't have to mess with any of that. Wait, let me try that. That just seems like the easy, hacky way to do things. And I'm all about that. So we go player gun. This. Yeah, see, so this is how I'm rotating the... Interesting. This is so weird. I do have a dead zone. Interesting. So that's actual good code. I know I didn't write that code. That's for sure from a video. But if I got rid of that, it normally points at the cursor. I bet this means it points at the cursor. I mean, it's not going to work like this, though, because the camera moves with the mouse, right? But if you don't want the controller to move the cursor, it should just be directional shooting. Yeah, sure. Like I said, the problem we're running into is that obviously I need the screen to move based on where I'm aiming, which now I will always shoot at the thing, so we're actually good now. But the thing is, there are certain items where I don't want to be max. Like, I don't want it to be, oh yeah, I'm just pointing in the direction. Like, there are items where it's like, it makes sense to like not go the full length. Granted, there's only 3 of them or something like that. They're all the ones that involve like the fire or the rock thrower. But, oh man. I'm just saying moving a reticle with the controller seems bad. Yeah. Should be like Isaac. Wait, now I got a little Binding of Isaac. Oh shoot. It like doesn't feel too bad like once I'm playing and getting used to it. But I mean I agree. I'm not like dumb. I'm not prideful here. There just needs to be a way to look. So it would be fine if it was max, right? If it was max reticle. Like Cuphead is a better example. No cursor, just directional shooting. Sure. Sure. You want a quick solution to this? I do clamp 0 window height y-axis or whatever the Godot equivalent is. Let's see. Is the game going to be on mobile? No, E-Rider. Maybe in the future, but not right now. Then you bind moving camera to D-pad if they want to look. Oh, what? No, that's wild. Then I have to move with this? That's full-on claw hands, bro? Well, I don't know about that. What if I just made it so the camera just always moves, like max movement, wherever you're looking? We'll see. I'll just test out both. There's no reason to, like, theoretically philosophize. Let me try out this script here. Also, dude, I hope you had a good day, bro. What time? I bet I can guess what time it is for you without looking it up now. It is 10. It's 10:47. I bet I'm right. You can do something like Spelunky where it moves based on how long you've held a direction. Ooh. Think so. 9:47. Oh, dang it. So you're not on centralized time. You're on a different time, right? Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I just got the timing wrong. Yeah, I don't know. How'd you get so close on the minute? Galaxy Brain? Oh my gosh, how is it? That's not Galaxy Brain. Everyone's on the minute, dude. Nah, it's UTC? Oh. What the heck? I just was off then. Okay, so let me see this code here. This code here, Okay, so we can clamp. Input warp mouse position. And then in here, clamp. We have to do two things. Here we go. Clamp. What is the 0? 0? The window height? I don't know how to get that. And then this is... Hold on. I gotta figure out what the freak am I doing here? This moving the mouse is what I want to clamp, not the warping the mouse position. So vector 2 here. Oh, what the freak? Also, hey, see you, Patrick. Thank you for letting me know. The grass in the fourth area is invisible. I don't know why it does that. Good night, my friend. Yeah, you're just an oracle. I know it. No, my. You want to clamp Y and X separately? Yeah. Sure, to ensure neither coordinate exceeds window dimensions. So yeah, it'd be clamp. Zero. Minimum float, maximum float. I feel like the minimum float I would want to be, yeah, the top of the window. How do I, window? Window, view, maybe viewport is what I want. Viewport. Oh my gosh. Get viewport. Set size override, resize of window, size changed. No, what out here? No, canvas transform. Probably don't want that either. HDR, keep 3D linear. Physics. Render to screen. What the freak? Alright, Siako. Looks normal to you? Interesting. You're good, Weird Core, no worries. Okay, let's, I think I can just type in the window. Like the window minimum. Which would be... No, what the heck? What is the minimum supposed to be? Because this has to be the left or the right side. Clamped. Oh my gosh. Hold on, I have to use my brain. So right here, we're getting the axis, which can be... This is only either 1 or -1. That's all it is. And then it goes up in points. That's it. So... Oh my gosh. So yeah, the only points that I could get is 1 -1 and 1 -1, and then all the combinations of those two put together. Is that what I'm getting from this? Like I would have to go variable y-axis UD and say, hey, if this, hold on. If y-axis UD is less than 1, is less than 0.51, and y-axis UD is greater than 0? What the heck? There's no way I'm doing this right. Axis UD. Then y-axis UD equals 0.5. But the thing is, then it's just setting it. It doesn't matter what my input is. Right? Oh, it's all capitalized. Y-axis UD. There's no way. Hey, follow, what's up? Still tinkering with the joypad? Indeed, I am. Indeed. If it is greater than this, then it just equals 1. And then I just take the same thing, but I do it with negatives. Like this. And then I do the same thing with the y. Let me just double check. Let me see if this works for the left and right. Because it should work for the left and right. Good always no automatic way to restrict the cursor from leaving the window. Yep. Which is super stupid. I tried, I mean, maybe it does. I only looked up for like 2 seconds. But from what I was reading, they said no. Okay, yeah, so this is not working. So you see how it snaps between these 2 points? That's kind of what I want. Kind of what I want. Just kind of. Like I want it to be snappy like that. In like the 8 different directions. Looks like it's... Okay, that's weird. I guess you need to also have a code for the x-axis to see if it works. I'm gonna look up one. I mean, but it feels good like this if it's like Contra, right? Because then it's like it's kind of snappy. Les historias de Janis. What am I doing? I'm working on adding controller support to my video game. Let me go and get you the Steam page for it. I'll post it over on the YouTube stream. Here you go. There's a free demo and everything. I'll go and pin it as well. All right. So this was kind of doing what I wanted it to do, but it's still a little scuffed. There's got to be a way to... Like, hold on. Let me look one more time. Lock cursor to window. Godot. Looks like it's not a thing. Confined mouse mode. Is that like in the project settings or where is that? Because they have mouse cursor. They have window. Maybe there's something in here. Orientation, keep screen on. Pixel per transparency, VSync, DPI. No, weird. It definitely would be in either window or mouse cursor. Like there's no way it's not in either of those. Weird. MISC. No, yeah. 2D audio editor. Configuration. What about input devices? What do you mean? Did I miss one of these? Input devices. Pointing? No. Nope. Auto load. Yeah, it's strange. I just need this, honestly, it would be fixed if I just put it at the max position. This. What is it to... Let me like this. Hold on. Input get joy axis integer and then the device integer. Weird. I think you need to be more like this. Can you say for the camera camera? Camera. Get viewport rect. Dot size times -2. Okay, the problem is I need this to be in integers of 0, 0.5, and 1, and then -0.5 and -1 for this, and then for the y-axis as well. So like, the only way I can think of doing that would be to say, hey, if x axis RL is greater than, because it only is either -1 or 1 or 0. So if it is greater than 0, if it is greater than 0 and less than 0.51, okay, then x-axis RL just equals 0.5. This makes perfect sense to me. That seems easy. If. And then we give it a little semicolon. And you're like, no, I'm going crazy, Co. Can you not just make a box and say cursor can't leave this box no matter the window? No. I wish. You can't do that because, I don't know, I guess a lot of... But I mean, I don't know. I feel like you should be able to. Like, that's essentially what I did to limit it from leaving, but I just need it to not reset back to the middle. Hold on, I think I have this. Even though this is horrendous, I think this might work. If it is greater than 0.51, but it's less than 1, guess what? It's 1. Okay, now we just have to do the inverse of this, okay? So if it is less than 0, but it is still greater than -0.51, it's -0.5. If it is less than if it's more negative than -0.51, but it is less than -1, then it's -1. Okay, this is fine. Now we do the same thing with the other one. We go if y-axis UD. Okay, hold on. This actually can just be copy pasted. I know. Don't judge me, okay? It is what it is. This should give it a snappy feel like Contra. And also should actually make the game easier to play, but we'll see. Okay. Can we do it? Yes, we can. I won't judge, but I will cry. Yes. You're trying to work out what the scalar 625 is? Well, there's only ever 2 window dimensions. This window dimension and full screen. I'll figure out whether or not it works with full screen in a second. Trying to do the twin tick style thing now? Yes. Oh. I can click the X, the close button. It kind of works. As you can see here. It doesn't ever reset, though, back to base. Okay, so that's one thing that I do gotta change. Wow, hey, thank you, Steel Slayer, for the resubscription. So this is better. It is leaving the window, though, when I go up. So I probably need to change that. Put that back to 350. And I need there to be a 0 clause. So if x-axis RL I mean, it can be 0, essentially, is what I want this to be. Right? right? Hold on, what the freak? You can nest all your other calculations in an if either axis does not equal 0. Oh, yeah. Hey, you're the king of bad code. Sorry, your code isn't bad. You're the king of helping me write my bad code. There's no saving myself from this. If x-axis RL does not equal 0. Wow, actually genius. If y-axis UD does not equal 0. Wow. 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 Wait, it actually should work now? And it actually points to the corners. I don't know how that happened, but it did. Continue. Okay. Weird. It always defaults back to the top left, which kind of sucks. I don't know why it does that. But now it jumps to one of whatever positions. I can't shoot directly up, directly horizontal, or directly down now. Wow, that's so scuffed. Yeah, that's super scuffed actually to not... Oh, man. Yeah, I don't know about this. And also, we still... Oh, man, it's super jumpy too. This is by far the worst option out of everything we've done. Because, like, yeah, if I do it a little bit, it's here, and then the jump is nice. I will say that. Like, hey, that jump is nice. But it is not nice that I can't aim, like, directly up or directly down. I just think that's so weird. How I don't have any of the orthogonal directions. No should be this. Wait, so then I layer all of these in if x-axis RL does not equal 0 and y-axis UD does not equal 0? Then I check individually? Oh my gosh. Wait a minute. Cool game. Thank you, Duck. This is bad. This is bad. Should be an or. Hold on, let me see. I mean, let me run it. I'm pretty sure it's an and. If it's an or, then I might turn off one axis just because the other one doesn't agree with it. Nope, I still can't aim orthogonally. Kinda lame. We still reset back to the top left. Okay. It is what it is. I don't understand. Wow, thank you, Holy Gurkus. Excuse me. What the heck? Oh, it's bad. Okay, alternatively... Oh, man. Is it because of multiplication a bit further down? If you times by 0, it sets it to 0, I think. Yeah. That should be normal, but 0 should be reset on the player. But also, this just isn't aiming orthogonally, which is not good. So rather than do this... Hey, thank you for that gifted sub. Follow. Enjoy being a dinosaur on the bottom of the screen. Okay, change of plan here. Let's... Probably shouldn't need this many lines. Probably not. Okay, we're gonna go back to the player gun here. I like... Oh, I am in player gun. Oh, no, now I'm in player gun. I like this. Like, I liked this. What was going on here. Oh, what the heck? And then I move the mouse based on the controller angle times a certain amount. Could I do that? So like theoretically, like I come back into camera here. I'm like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna get rid of you. I'm gonna come back into the player gun. And I'm gonna say... You can get rid of all of this. Input warp mouse position. So we can move the mouse instead by... I just want to take the rotation. Okay, so I actually don't need to move mouse. Rotation equals controller angle. But what the freak? Let me see what's going on here. Where's your dino? You have to go into the Steam... Or not Steam, oh my gosh. You just go to the page. How the heck do I check my own stream? Which... TV sundown. It's just right... You scroll down and it's just right... here. And then you just give it a second, and then it does things. If you're on the phone, there's like a little, it should be a little SA, like small little logo that you can click on it. Yeah, there you go. There you go. You got it. You can gamble away gold and try and save up and buy other dinosaurs. Okay. Let's hope this works. Did not work immediately. Float in vector 2. That makes sense. Input warp mouse position. Hold on, it would be controller angle. No, it wouldn't be. It would just be this. Not dot angle. Holy crap. We're getting lost in the sauce. I understand. Continue. Oh, do you see it just barely moving? Let me full screen it. Okay, that's my mouse moving it. But if I full screen it here, you can see it barely move. Now you gotta move the joystick. And it's moving in all the right directions. Okay, interesting. Okay, so now we take this. Hold on. Take that, but then I have to multiply these by those. Hold on, I bet you anything. Times 650. Times 650. Times 350. Oh, you can't see anything. Sorry. Times 350. It's okay. I'm just typing in numbers. Now we try it. Now it might work. Now it might work. I understand. Continue. Okay. Okay, once again, we're running into the issue where I'm just controlling the actual mouse cursor. Okay. There's got to be a way to lock this input warp mouse position to the freaking edge of the get viewport rec.size. Let me look at what goes into this code. Get viewport. What is get viewport rect? If mouse then lock, honestly, I wish it was that easy. How to check if there's a window boundary is what I need to actually check for. Fixed by 7162? I don't understand how this fixes anything. What the heck? Holy Gurkus! Hey dude, watching a programming stream while I was working on my own game is really great. Just knowing I'm not the only one encountering problems. Oh yeah, this is like what 90% of making a game is. It's just trying to find how other people solved your problem years ago. That's cool. You're working on a game. I don't want to derail you, but if you got like a page, or you have any like anything to show off, or even if you just want to tell me about it, that'd be sick. I always love hearing about other projects. Also, I love hearing other people complain about their code. Force push confined mouse mode. In Windows classes. Just don't want to disturb your workflow. Seems like you have your hands full right now. Fair enough. Trailing white space. I love code reviews. Yeah, I don't understand. I saw that too. Not even joking. I love conforming to those stupid requests. What's up, Gandalf? Okay, let's try this. Confining mouse to viewport. Godot. Open this in the incognito window so it doesn't ask me to log in. Essentially, the code switches the mouse mode to confined upon left clicking. Mouse mode enum confined. What the heck is that? Dot confined. Input mouse mode confined. Is that even a... That's not a real code. No way. Input.mouse mode. Input.mouse... It is? Are you kidding me? Dot confined? Why is there not more... Why is that not a thing? Huh? Is there a way to just do that in the setup? Let's run it. I feel like that should be like the front and center when I Google that. If this actually works the way I think it does. It's not confined. As you can see the mouse leaves the window right above my head here. Not pog. No pogs. Why does it do that, dude? Oh, brother. Although I am curious, if I look in the documentation, Godot, joystick dock, mouse mode. Put me on Godot version 3.5, mouse mode, properties, confined. Makes the cursor visible, but confines it to the game window. Captures the mouse. The mouse will be hidden and its position locked at the center of the screen. Makes the cursor visible, but confines it to the game window. That's like, yeah, what I want. But what? It seems like that's what I want. Let's try it one more time. If I have to call that input every single frame or whatever, I mean, it is what it is, but that's annoying. Nope. Yeah, how is this confined? It's not confined. All right, you're fired. Get joy. Get mouse button mask. Set accelerometer. No. Set gravity. Set gyroscope. What the freak? Warp mouse position. Mouse position is clipped to the limits of the screen resolution or to the limits of the game window if mouse mode is set to mouse mode confined. That's bullshiz. Input.mouse mode confined. I actually have that. Excuse me? Excuse me. Did it need that? Is that what it needed? You needed a 2 little thing? You needed a 1-2 right there? What is happening? We locked a mouse to the cursor window if you type this in. Types it in. Oh, do you now? I swear, if I was just... Yeah, okay, the parentheses do not work. Non-existent function. Yeah, okay, because it thinks it's a function. Bro. Input.mouse mode confined. What if I do input.mouse? I know I do other stuff to the mouse in different parts of the script. Find? No, wow. No, yeah, right here. Input set mouse mode. Okay. Input set mouse mode. Mouse mode confined. Are you kidding me? Set input dot mouse mode confined. That follow? What's up? Isn't this an enum that you have to set the value to 3? Maybe I think enums you can set either the value or what it actually literally says. Oh look! Oh! 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 Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. I'm just going to tag a 0 onto both of these. Lisan al-Gaib! Under the sea or something! I understand. Continue. And let's freaking go, dude! It still can barely move. But I could write like a dead zone to fix that. Interesting. Okay, yeah, so if we just multiply it by a ridiculously high number, it will just max. Should just max. Interesting. Wait, excuse me, I can't shoot now? Did I mess something up? Hello? Am I not clicked on the actual window? Okay, for whatever reason I can't shoot, but it's good. Just finished stream, it was good. I'm happy to hear it, Simon. Wait, what happened to the game jam? Guess how much you're making from Twitch? $1, Simon. $10. $20. Well, I can't close out like that. Quit game. This is okay. This is good. We found a way to confine it. Very good. We only warp this if we're past the dead zone. Okay. And if we're past the dead zone, just put another 0 on both of these. Play. 15 cents from the ads. Hey, Soul Engine Studio, what's up? I told you, Simon, it's not worth it to run the ads. Okay, so now it only does the max. But it default sets me back to the top left, which is annoying. Okay. There's gotta be a way that doesn't do that. We can say if x-axis RL. Oh, I can actually just go like this. Okay, if it's not outside of the dead zone, guess what we do? We warp it to 0, 0. Now let's try it. Oh, we got some funkiness going on. Oh, do I have new release it? Yep, June 4th. I want to see the games. In only 2 days. There it is, Simon. It's better than nothing. Sure, but if you're trying to build a viewership, like a lot of people would click off your stream if there's ads. So the less ads you're running, the more people are going to stick around and find your stream. Once you build the audience, once you're getting like 50 to 100 viewers, then you can turn on ads. Then you start making like 20 bucks a stream, Simon. That's when it becomes worth it. But when you're trying to build a brand, I'd just stay away from that stuff. Okay, the camera moving with it actually high-key sucks. Also, we're still snapping my player's arm. Because he's still aiming at the cursor. Ooh, this sucks. Okay. Well, we found a way to lock it to the screen. That was an important step. I think this is probably the hardest thing is where the player's aiming at this mouse position here. I wonder if we got rid of that and then the rotation actually just ran normally. Let me try this again. Okay, so now I'm aiming better. The camera movement is still just way too much. Oh, I don't know how I'm gonna handle that, dude. Yeah, I really don't know how I'm supposed to handle that. Also, like... I don't know why my shots stopped shooting. Maybe controller mode? I just gotta lock the screen, honestly. How to get subs? Just stream consistently and be entertaining. What are most people watching stream developers? I don't know. I feel like you'd have to change camera and everything. Yeah, but the camera feels super good on keyboard and mouse. I could just lock the camera. Yeah, there was something where it's like, if I hold it in that direction long enough, I look that way. Shift a keyboard and mouse to the game. Clearly just a mouse game. All right, let me find something else here. Get joy access. Get joy name. If get joy name does not equal null, then do something. I could probably do. So what do? If I come in here and I say, hey, if get join name 0 does not equal null, I can't do that. Why can't I do that? Get join name. Returns the joypad at a specified device index. Oh, great. Yeah, integer. Get the join name. Why doesn't that work? String. If get join name 0 does not equal... Or if it equals nothing. The method is not declaring the current thing. What do I gotta do? Do I gotta write input? No, joy dot... Man, this is so annoying. Joy... You need to make a variable for that. Would never play it like that. You need to make the controller just act as the mouse moving as reticle as jank. Yeah. You're right, it is jank. Which is why I'd probably... That's why I'm trying to find a way to disable the reticle. It'll just aim at where you're pointing. But like I need to be able to go check if joypad is connected. You can use input.getConnected joysticks and then look inside the array. If okay, but what do I put inside here? Or what am I checking for? How do I check an array? If get connected joysticks. If that is equal to null, can I even say that? I don't even think that works. Let's see. So basically, if there's no controller connected, the screen won't move. If length array is greater than 0. Oh, I see. Okay, let's do it. Hold on. So instead of this, I would say variable. Hold on. Actually, 0 is probably valid. Yeah, 0. I think 0 is valid. This is greater than 0. So this is where I was doing an array for the... Oh, what the heck? Variable new list is this. Okay, wait a minute. If okay, variable gamepads equals input dot get connected joysticks. Then we go if length of gamepads is greater than or equal to 0. Pass, otherwise move the camera. What if someone has a joypad connected but wants to play with mouse and keyboard? Unplug your controller. What can I say? Okay, that did not work. Invalid call, non-existent function, get connected joysticks and base input default. I'm so confused. Why not check the last input device? Can Godot even do that? Nope. There's get last mouse speed. That's it. So after this, you're adding Wii Fit board support, right? No, just controller. If anything, I do the DDR dance pad support. If join known. Wait, what? There's joy connection changed, but that one doesn't let you load in the game. You need to go where you set the keys, and if keyboard and mouse is pressed to set it to non-controller. If joypad is pressed, set it to joypad. Yeah, but it doesn't, like, there's nothing that works. I don't have like a boolean that does that. There's no built-in boolean that's like, oh, switch between the two inputs. Also, it wouldn't work if it's just a key pressed. Like, make the boolean. Why not? You can just scan code there to differentiate. Variable has controller equals false. If has controller equals false, then do all of this. If input event mouse motion, if event input mouse motion has controller equals true. If event is joypad event motion has controller. Sorry, this is where has controller is true. This has controller is false. We can also take this and say if it is joypad button, and then is there also a mouse button? Mouse button. Oh, you can just say mouse. Okay. Let's try that. For Nintendo Switch, will touchscreen move cursor in the Feathered Serpent? If that's just built into the engine as a working cursor control, then yeah, it would. Okay, so right out the gates, that did not work. I'm moving the mouse, and it's not working. Oh, is that because I still have old code? Hold on. Hold on, yeah, I still have jank code here. If, hold on, if input, hold on. Do I need to do the same thing in here? I need to create the same Boolean in here? Oh my gosh. Let me just test it out. Yeah, I will have to like lock the camera or do something. But I'm just gonna see if the code that I wrote works before trying to like implement it in for both. Okay, so this is pulling the screen correctly. Nice. Okay. Now if I move in with the mouse. Okay, yeah, no, it's not gonna. I need all of this. Then I need to take this and put this into the player gun. In its own little function. I need to create another Boolean in here. And then all I have to do here is if has controller is false, then point at the whatever. Otherwise, where do I stick the mouse position? I don't know. We'll mess with that in a second. Could also try if it even fires with a log when you use different inputs. I'm seeing it seems like it's doing something here. I understand, continue. I mean, we regained mouse control, which was nice. Like, hey, boom, that's working. Alright, like, cool. Like, that's working. But the problem is the player will then need to switch where he's facing based on my mouse, or based on my whatever, my here, I'll just show it. If has controller is true, do all of this based on rotation of the joypad. Yeah, so we'll say, hey, we'll have to rotate the whole player. Oh man, that's so weird. I'll have to do something like this. And I'll have to say, okay, well, hold on, I already do that. I'll have to say something like player.scale.x equals 1. Can I even set stuff in the parent? All right, let's try that out. This is better. Continue. Okay, it's actually properly working. The mouse cursor is not working. I could do something where, yeah, like I can hold down another button in order to see or whatever. But the camera here should just go back to normal. And so if has controller is true, reset my position to 0, 0 with the mouse. And go ahead and go input dot. We gotta set the input. Excuse me, hold on. Excuse me. We're close. Where did I do input dot mouse? Where did I do this? We go back to player gun. We say, hey, if has controller is true, input dot set mouse mode. Yeah, I'll just write that honestly. We'll just go like if has controller is true, set mouse mode to hidden. If not, set mouse mode visible. All right, let's try that. Although this is actually shouldn't, because I actually don't want the mouse visible. I don't know. Let me see. You did input event mouse. Bless me. Thank you. Follow. I understand. Continue. A. So now there's no reticle, but I'm defaulting it to the top right or top left again, which is annoying. That it is doing that. And then if I get this back, I'm mad chillin'. Brings my mouse back. Okay. So that actually is working. The only thing is resetting the position. Which I think instead of setting it to vector 2, we'll set the position to main instances dot player. Shift tab all of this back, cake all of these in an if statement to see if there is even a player. All right, let's try this. I just realized you won't be able to do twin stick style input anyway because it will break the plant. What plant? Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, the plant aims at the... That's another thing, yeah. See, there's so many edge cases that I think I have to account for, which sucks. Oh my gosh. I'm dying. I don't know why. Allergies? Maybe. You said the boolean to main instances dot player? What? Oh, you're right. My bad. Oh, I'm dying. I'm dying. Yeah, the plant's actually screwed. I didn't even think about that. It is what it is. Plant's kind of busted. Ugh. I actually thought the plant, when I first implemented it, was underpowered. I thought that was water. It was a Coke. Thank you. It's so powerful. Did you know their shots actually do less damage? Oh, what the heck? Okay. So definitely not that. Yeah, definitely Vector 2-0. I'm just worried because I don't like how the player constantly like shifts back or whatever. Which he shouldn't. Like, why does he... Maybe it's because there needs to be a dead zone. Also, why am I not shooting? That's another thing I gotta figure out. My inputs for jumping is working. But not shooting? Oh my gosh, there we go. Okay, aiming that way is... I can't aim left. This is how the game would be, locked screen. Let's see how it looks full screen. Oh, what the heck? Now it's inverted? Now that it's full screen? It's kind of wild. Lock screen isn't too bad. Lack of the pew pew. No, locked screen isn't too bad. If only he shot in the right direction. Also, why does that direction change? When I... Why did it suddenly change to the left? Let me... Hold on, let me try something here. Oh, what the heck? It still is like... based on wherever my mouse is. See, so if I go over here... Yeah, it still flips based on my mouse? Oh, that's super weird. Where else do I have mouse in this code? Oh, it's probably in the player. Player on Control F mouse. There's only two. Interesting. Facing is sign get local mouse position .x. If we don't have a controller, which means I probably have to do the whole controller thing in here as well. Ah, crap. That's the only thing that uses the mouse position. Alright, well, it should be simple enough to copy this code over. Give me the player gun. I just put this in the player. Create a new variable. Has controller equals false. And then in here we just go, hey, if has controller is false, then you can go ahead and do this. Hey, see ya. See you, Steel Slayer. I think that variable's already defined. What do you mean? It is in the gun, but the gun's separate from the player. There we go. He's shooting properly now. Perfect. I don't know why he defaults that way, though. There's got to be in the gun here. When we're flipping the scale, yeah, there's a dead zone. Is the dead zone, like, not good enough? Maybe dead zone is 0.5? We double the dead zone? Seems kind of intense. Continue. Either way, I gotta head out pretty soon here. Hey, that fixed it. Wow. Honestly, there it is. Like unironically, like, yeah, that's like controller support is working, and then I can take over with the mouse anytime I want. Wow. Mouse is freaking OP though, because you can see, but you know, it is what it is. Ideally, we probably just have we create a global variable, but we can do that next stream. That way we only have to handle the has controller event in one object. And then we should be able to fix the plants with that global variable. Easy. Have to head out. That's okay, Hungermonger. I'm headed out too, dude. It was a good stream though. We went for an hour 50 minutes. It's not too long, but it is what it is. What else did Patrick find in bugs? Nothing. Alright. Oh, well, I guess I'll wait. Oh, not the ending yet. Cool. Honestly, that's actually huge. You know, we got a working controller in. It can detect whether or not we're using a controller or using keyboard and mouse. Locks the screen. Honestly, all of those, pretty huge, in my opinion. So, we're living the life. As for who we can raid today, I'm just going to send y'all over to my good friend Dicosmos. Need more testing? Oh, for sure. It is what it is with the whole not being able to move the screen, but maybe I can incorporate that onto the D-pad somehow. Anyways. Sorry for the short streams as of late, everyone. I'm trying to figure out a way to get more stream time in. They accept the controller support for sure, yeah. Anyways. Alright. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for the resubs and the gifted subs. I'll see y'all next time. And I'm probably going to stream Saturday just to make up for it, but we'll see. People got stuff to do on the weekend, so. Alright, hey, take care, Gandalf. See ya. See ya, follow. Holy Gurkus, you have a good one too, dude. Good luck with your game.